All right, what is up, everyone? We are back for the first time in 4 weeks now.
Yeah, it's been a while. 1 week, one thing happened, next week another, but
Then,
all that matters is that we're back now.
I think one of the weeks we just said we were going to record and just like left it open. Anyway,
and then last week you were at a Devils game. So
actually, over the last 2 weeks, I've gotten a lot of new merch too.
it's nice.
I want to show off a little. I got an
Okay.
Eichel jersey,
Ooh.
and then I got a couple.
Nice.
I got a Teresenko shirt and a Lightning shirt.
Until Eichel and Teresenko, you got one guy who's already traded, one guy who's about to be traded.
But also that makes them way cheaper.
True.
In total, like for like the Lightning shirt, the Blues shirt, and the jersey, it was like $40 plus shipping.
This makes me think about something. Give me like a few seconds. Fill a few in seconds. This is hilarious. I need to show you some new merch that I got. 1 second, just think. I'll be back.
Oh, I also got a hat. For some reason, it also came with this hat. I don't know why it came with it, but it was a hat.
All right, I'm back. Take a look at this. You're gonna die of laughter. So it's a shirt. We got a team. We got the New Jersey Devils.
Hall's on the back. No, Kovalchuk.
On the back, Ilya Kovalchuk.
Wait, that's CCM as well.
I don't know. No, it looks like some. Oh, it's Reebok.
Thought it was CCM at first.
No, I just found that hilarious when I got it.
I need to get a Kovalchuk shirt.
I don't know. It was gifted to me.
Either way, let's get into the actual topics.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just thought that was way too funny to not talk about.
The first issue, Canadians. See, we don't like Canadians. They're causing a lot of postponements now with their attendance issues. Because now they're restricting attendance. They can't have those games because they don't know what to do.
Well, first of all, that's with any Canadian team. But with the Canadians, don't they have like ECHL
I said Canadians, like just Canadians in general,
Okay.
not the team Canadians.
Okay. What about the Montreal Canadiens? Don't they have like ECHL guys playing for them? Like,
I don't know. I mean, I know the Devils today, they have like an E-Bug playing. We have our fourth string goalie starting and then an E-Bug as the backup.
Yeah, there's just been so many postponements. Hopefully, though, the Olympic break will help make up some of these. But I know the Leafs, they're only playing on Wednesdays and Saturdays, with a few exceptions, because that's like when you make the most money. But it's honestly a lot of postponements. So we'll see how this affects the season further on. I've heard this idea that maybe the season will end up getting cut in the end and it'd be like 60 or 70 games. Do you think there's a possibility that happens?
No.
No?
This is the worst of it. It's going to get better from here.
All right. With that, I don't know. Anything else? It's just not a whole lot to say. Just games aren't being played. There's no fans in the building.
I mean, I know the Devils, they have like one game in 10 days because of postponements, but
yeah,
I mean, every team is dealing with that though, so.
Yeah. All right. With that, what is our next
one? Evander Kane. So his contract was terminated for apparently violating COVID issues.
Do you know what exactly he did?
I don't remember. What did he do?
He got on a
traveled
plane
the border, right?
To Vancouver, and I believe he was positive. I could be wrong on that, but I believe he tested positive and then went on a plane.
Yikes.
So, do you know what protocol he broke? Not the NHL.
The AHL.
The AHL, because he's in the AHL.
I mean, he's still an NHL caliber player. You can't deny
Of
that.
course, but it really goes to show you what kind of a problem he is. It's just.
I mean, people are saying Tony DeAngelo is a problem. He's thriving in Carolina.
Well, I mean, Tony DeAngelo, he's gotten chance after chance, and then when the Rangers were just, you know what, no, we're gonna buy you out. I don't care that you're good. I think he actually learned from it. And I don't know. So far from Carolina, I haven't heard anything negative
I
about
mean,
him.
actually, I think part of it was probably having a coach like Rod Brindamore who would not be afraid to.
True. Yeah.
I mean, if you put Kane under like a really strict coach, like say Tortorella got a job again.
Well, now that you think about it, is Dave Tippett the right guy for this, or is Dave
No.
Tippett gone?
I don't think Tippett's the right guy for it. I think
Do you
Edmonton
think-
could use him. I just think
True.
Tippett's useless. A team that I do think could use him, again, Carolina. League
Do they have?
$1 million a year.
I was about
like-
to ask, do they have the cap space? Oh wait, that doesn't matter.
Yeah. Like, he's not going to get a lot of money anyway. But apparently the teams have come down to Edmonton, Florida, and Tampa.
And wasn't Colorado also one of them?
I don't think so. I think they're out.
Okay.
Either
I mean,
way, so those three
if-
teams.
from a hockey perspective, it makes all the sense in the world to sign him. But from a moral standpoint, you just can't give this guy another chance.
But if you do sign him at league minimum, at least he's replaceable. Like,
Yeah.
compared to like a $6 million buyout, which somehow the Sharks got out of.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now I believe Evander Kane's agent is, I think they're suing the team.
Or
Well,
yeah, we're fighting like a grievance or something.
Question, with what money? He's broke. Like, he's in debt. Like, I really don't
Actually, I
get
think
that.
the NHLPA is doing most of it.
Yeah, because they want to get out of this as quickly as possible. I don't know. It really goes
Well,
to
the
show you, like,
NHLPA is
how...
helping Kane, not.
Oh, they're helping Kane?
I think so.
There's no way.
Well, because he's
Why?
part of their thing. Like, they find that I guess well, it's a union, not like doesn't actually work for the team.
I know, but like technically he's not an NHL player anymore.
Well, he was signed to an NHL contract, so I think that puts him as.
Okay. I mean, all right. Like I said, it really goes to show you how much of a problem he is. Like,
And he might be going to the Oilers. And then thinking about the Oilers, slip transition, they've been atrocious lately.
yeah, I believe the last time I checked, the meme was 2 wins in their last 12. I think it's
I will
worse
check
now.
their last 10 real quick here. Just pull it up on my screen. I know they've been very slow coming out of the break. Of course, people are calling for Tippett's head now as well.
Yeah, and obviously, do we want to talk about the whole? It happened, I believe, a week or two ago. But do we want to mention the Tippett versus Koskinen thing?
What
Where
happened?
Basically, Tippett was saying that I think our offense was like pretty good after a loss to the Rangers, but Koskinen played terribly or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, so they're 2-6-2 in their last 10. Currently on a 2-game losing streak. And like the thing is, it's not like they're even a bad team. They have McDavid and Draisaitl, the two best teams, the two best players in the league. There is no way they should be losing.
Yeah, like 100%. They're a way better team than this. I think. I mean, didn't they have McDavid missing for a couple games? Nugent Hopkins. Like, I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'll pull up some of their players right now. Here, can you quickly talk about something while I do that?
I don't know what. I mean, the Oilers have been bad. That's basically the topic.
I mean,
I know
but like,
Draisaitl's been like very underwhelming for me in fantasy, at least.
Draisaitl, I believe he's first in scoring in the NHL. I think. Could be wrong. Why does this not show? Anyway, I just think that they're a way better team than this. Like, we saw what they were able to accomplish last year, at least in the regular season, but this year it's just not great.
Okay. Is that it? Oh yeah, possible head coaching change.
Yes.
First,
so
Dave
let's talk
Tippett
about
might
that.
be out. Any potential suitors for you?
People were saying Babcock. It might happen just because Ken Holland's the GM. But I don't know. Do you think of anyone? Maybe
Listen,
Torts?
I was going to say that. I mean, sounds like a
Torts.
really dumb idea.
McDavid benched.
But if you can
Draisaitl
turn
benched.
McDavid into an offensive and defensive beast, like if you can help McDavid strengthen his defensive play as well, to the point where he's not just a liability. Granted, if Torts got the head coach, his first move would be trading McDavid and Draisaitl for Alexander Barkov, but because we know Tortorella thinks Barkov's the best player in the league.
Yeah. Yeah, so I pulled up the Edmonton Oilers stat sheet right now. Don't look at it. Who do you think their highest scoring defenseman is?
Tyson Barrie.
Incorrect.
Darnell Nurse?
Incorrect.
Cody Ceci.
Okay, not that far.
Evan Bouchard?
Yup. With 19 points in 34 games.
Doesn't surprise me. They
Evan
don't really
Bouchard.
have an offensive-defensive thing going.
Who is Tyson Barrie? Shut down elite defenseman?
No, use the
No.
thumb.
Useless, only attacking defenseman. In 33 games, he has 17 points.
That's because McDavid and Draisaitl get most of the points, though.
Who plays on the power play with them?
I don't know. I just know it's
Should
McDavid
be
and
Barrie.
Draisaitl.
Anyway, Darnell Nurse is number 3 in terms of defenseman scoring on the team. 14 points in 27 games. Do you remember what extension he got signed to last summer?
Wasn't it like 9 or 8 million?
9.25. For how many years?
7.
Pretty sure it was 8. But I can check.
Damn, that sucks.
He's 26, which I mean isn't old, but like
But he could be 34 when that deal ends.
35 because this year he's on a
'cause he's
steal
not
contract.
on the extension yet, yes.
Yes, the extension starts next year. Anything else
Moving,
that
or
surprised
is that
me
it
here?
for the
Yeah, also
Oilers?
just goaltending. Can you guess the highest save percentage on the
Stuart
Edmonton
Skinner.
Oilers? Stuart Skinner, okay, but he's only played 10 games. What about Koskinen and Smith? What do you think their save percentage is?
Smith has a 901 and Koskinen has an 882.
Well, Smith only played 6 games, which, he's injured. But he has an 898, and then Koskinen has a 900 in 20 games.
Okay, I was close with Smith. That was just very bad.
With
Koskinen.
yeah, so they need goaltending. I guess we could kind of transition into the segment, which I feel like we definitely have time to do. Trade possibilities because I feel like with the Oilers, this essentially ties in.
Yes. All right.
Marc-Andre
so
Fleury.
Marc-Andre Fleury. Okay, so I think he could be moved to the Oilers. And next episode, we're gonna go more in depth with this. We're gonna have like a full cap-friendly what kind of trades we think could happen. But
Okay, we'll just go over like the targets this time and maybe
like
some
no, I
potential
mean like
teams.
next episode, we're gonna like go on.
I know next
cap-friendly,
time we'll
like,
go
to
on
their
like
trade
full
machine and just
predictions.
full on build the
Yep.
trades.
Yeah, but I feel like this episode would just go over some like
Yeah.
the players and maybe potential fits.
Fleury.
You know what
the
I saw?
Oilers make sense for him. And you know what?
I saw for the Oilers?
What?
Carey Price. It sounds crazy, but it could make sense.
And listen, I know for people are going to call me an idiot for saying this, but I think the Devils should try to go after Fleury. Like, we have no goaltenders besides Blackwood, who has been really inconsistent lately.
I know, but
Putting
like
a veteran presence to maybe like bolster our team and help out Blackwood would be really.
look, Marc-Andre Fleury, when he was traded to Chicago this year, he considered retiring. The only reason why he plays is because he wants to win another Stanley Cup. I feel like putting him in a rebuild situation.
I mean, Edmonton's not that much better. Edmonton under Dave Tippett, they're not going anywhere.
True. But at the same time, I feel like if you're going to trade Fleury, you have to trade him to a cup contender because
I mean, it's Chicago. Do we really think they care where he goes?
I mean, now we know that every little bad thing they do, their fans are going to let them know.
Yeah, I mean, there's some other potential suitors for him. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know what team really needs goalie other than Edmonton.
Maybe Colorado?
That'd be interesting, although they did sign Kemper.
I mean, they
I
could
mean, trade
use
for him this year.
Fleury, though, as well.
Definitely.
Maybe,
Let me see.
I don't know. Maybe
If they
San
really
Jose,
want to
'cause
go for it,
if San Jose can, like, make a full-out jump for it, I mean,
yeah, I was going to say, if they really want to go for it, why not the Kings?
same with the Kings, yeah. I think any of the California teams actually would make some sense.
Not Ducks. I don't
I mean,
think they want to
how
put
long
Gibson.
is Gibson out for?
He's out?
I thought he was out.
Let's see. I did not see that.
Hold on, give me a minute here. Because sworn Gibson was out.
I haven't heard anything.
Unless he was just on COVID protocol last time I checked.
Oh. Now that I think about it,
Oh yeah, he's just on COVID protocol.
what if
Never
he
mind.
goes back to Vegas?
And they have Leonard already. They don't.
It worked for 2 years before that.
I don't think they're gonna want. I mean, in their only season where they made it, they just had one elite goaltender, not two.
Yeah, also they wouldn't be able to afford him anymore.
Maybe a Pittsburgh. What if he goes back to Pittsburgh?
That'd be nice. I would love to see that happen.
Yeah, I
Anything
don't
else?
know though.
Maybe Washington. Actually, no.
Washington
can't-
doesn't need him.
No, because both of their goalies are really good, but
Then I wouldn't
I
say
feel
they're. I wouldn't say they're like really good. I would say they're good, and one of them's good. One of them is really good.
yeah, but Fleury's obviously better than both of them at the moment.
Yeah.
But I feel like one of them, if they just had one of them, I wouldn't mind them getting Fleury. But since they have both, I don't think it makes sense. Flyers, but
about
although
it.
they're not going anywhere. Yeah.
I mean, I think the Devils do need. Okay, I'm back on the Devils, but I think they do need to trade for a goaltender.
What about the Panthers?
They already have Bobrovsky and Knight. Plus, Bobrovsky's having a really good year. Or
He is. Wait, isn't Knight in the AHL or he got called back up?
Unless his thing fell off. Unless he fell off, but
Well, I mean, trade deadline is. Do you know when that is? I believe I remember. Can you try guessing?
March 20th, somewhere in March.
I believe it's the 21st or something. So you have a lot of time to figure out who you are. If you're a contender,
Yeah.
buy. If you think that you aren't going to make it anywhere, then sell. You got what?
Then
2.5
another player I
months or
had
something?
as potentially on the move, Jacob Chikrin.
Jacob Chikrin, that's interesting. Obviously, elite potential.
But obviously, anyone can get him, whether you're like on the bottom or on the top.
Wait, but why would Arizona want to trade him?
You didn't hear? They do want to. They have a price at least.
Which is?
I don't know. They said it was like a high price, but they are like looking at trades. I don't think they're actively trying to move him, but there's a rumor out there. So.
Okay, now let's move on to someone who this team is actively trying to move.
I think Chikrin's going to be traded, though. To be fair,
I don't know. If I were the GM of the Coyotes, I would not trade Jacob Chikrin.
I mean, they can get a lot of value back for him, especially in a rebuild, especially with the 2 drafts that are coming up.
But Chikrin's still young. If he were old, I'd get it, but he's very young.
I know. I mean, he's young and he's great. All the value they can get back for trading him.
Yeah.
Either way, Klingberg.
Yep. Someone who requested a trade from his team.
Let's go over some teams here that I think can try to get him.
I've seen the Boston Bruins floating around, but I don't really think it makes
maybe.
sense. I mean, they have McAvoy, but Klingberg is more so.
I mean, I think he can go honestly almost anywhere, to be honest.
Well, let's see. What team really needs like a power play quarterback?
I mean, I know the Devils aren't going anywhere. I would just like one though, because Dougie Hamilton's out for the year, but not
He's out for the year.
I don't
know
think it's out for
Bernier's
the year,
out for
but
the
he's out
year,
for a
but-
while.
What if, or maybe, what about a team like the Red Wings?
The Red Wings, I think, might be too far out.
But yeah, also maybe you want Cider on the top power play quarter. I don't know.
I do think it is stupid to sell though, just to try and win one playoff round.
Yeah, true.
I see these teams like who are like trading like all these pieces when they only win like one round, or like they trade all these pieces just to make it to the playoffs. Like the playoffs are 16 teams. It's half the league. It's not that
Yeah.
exclusive.
Yeah. What about a team like, once again, Pittsburgh? Could they use someone like a John
could
Klingberg?
maybe.
Let's see.
I mean,
what
I
if-
could see teams trading for him as like a rental, or I could see them trading for him as a long term.
long term, he wants a big contract.
Wouldn't shock
Ooh,
me.
what
He's
about a team like the Blues? Their top defenseman is Parayko, but I feel like Klingberg would be an upgrade.
What about Krug?
True, Krug. Wild, don't really see it. I mean, yeah, they have Brodin and Dumba.
I only want to trade. I don't see anything happening until like the trade deadline, though.
Yes.
We'll see what like more clearly once the trade deadline gets here, though. Next player I think we had was Jake DeBrusk.
Jake DeBrusk, at this point, there's no way he isn't traded.
New Jersey again. Listen,
I could actually see that happening. You know,
like he'd be a good piece for us going out of a rebuild. He can play in like a good role. Probably like top
I could
two
definitely
line.
see him being a top six forward.
Yeah.
Like a
I mean,
second line
he could either
winger.
play
Why
on like, the
not?
side of Hughes or Mercer.
Why
Both
not?
really young players, both developing.
I could
He has a
definitely
decent
see.
shot,
I think
I
that'd be a
think,
great
right?
fit. Another team, I've already mentioned them, but maybe the Red Wings, having him play with
Yeah.
Raymond and
I
Vrana,
think really
Larkin,
any young and upcoming team would be good with.
Ottawa. You know,
Yeah.
I definitely think that, or maybe a team that's like trying to sell, maybe they could acquire him to get some value back.
hmm
Like say Chicago's trading Fleury, they could get a guy like DeBrusk back.
How much is his contract again?
3 point something, I think.
So it's
It's in the
3
threes.
millions. Okay, so it's not like league min.
No. But I think it's fair for his value. If he plays well, it's definitely, you definitely want to have him on your team.
Again, though, I do think it also comes down to what happens at the deadline time. Like, because there's going to be injuries and stuff. Like, say, like some team, like this might not happen, but like I know for the Capitals, they're heavily reliant on Ovechkin. Say Ovechkin gets an injury and is out for the year.
Oh my! Don't even say that. We would
It's
die.
just I'm just putting it in perspective.
we
like,
would
then-
die.
Like then they need to find
Nowhere.
someone, definitely not as good, but just someone who can kind of like fill in. Or like say
Yeah.
it's like he's out for like a month, but it's like come a big playoff stretch. Like they need
Yeah.
someone to like kind of get them, at least buy them a few wins until he gets back.
Yeah, I definitely think that it would make sense
And the
to
last
wait until
player
the deadline.
I think we need to talk about is Vladimir Teresenko.
Apparently, he still wants out of St. Louis
Yeah.
despite their success,
Again,
and it's because
I think he can go to any of the New York, New Jersey teams besides Buffalo. I can see him
Okay.
going to any, maybe not the Rangers actually.
no, we're paying enough forwards.
I could definitely see him going to the Islanders or Devils. Both teams in need of a
Isle-
sniper.
Islanders can't afford him.
Can they?
I mean, they have to trade back someone like a Nelson or a Bailey.
Yeah. I mean, I think both teams are a good fit for him, though.
Yeah,
Islanders really need a sniper. Devils really need a sniper.
Bro, imagine Devils get Tarasenko and the Brusque.
I mean, I think if they get DeBrusque, they're not getting Tarasenko. If they get Tarasenko, they're not getting DeBrusque.
Yeah, probably. But I definitely think that Tarasenko would be a decent fit.
Since I think that's all the trades. I want to mention how thankful I am that you guys gave us Jonas Siegenbaumer. According to analytics, he is one of the best defensive players this year.
Yeah, he's always been very good defensively.
Like top 5 in the league defensively.
What did we trade him for?
A 5th round pick, I think.
That's not the word. That's not a reversed 5th round pick trade.
I think Jonas Siegenthaler might be one of the most underrated defensemen in the league.
I loved Siegenthaler when he was here. Never scored a lot, but his analytics were always awesome. I don't know why we had to trade him.
Brag about that. Either way.
Yeah.
Of course, it's just a common Tom Fitzgerald win. Either way, here's a quick topic here. Rick Bowness finding $25,000 for smashing a stick. I think that's another overreach by the NHL and the NHL. What is it called? Player safety or whatever. Or is that who finds coaches?
Like, why?
Who finds coaches? The league or player safety? Because I don't know.
Safety.
I don't know why player safety would find them, but I know they're in charge of suspensions and stuff.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's the Department of Player Safety.
But yeah, that's just another overreach. Do you have any opinions on that?
Okay. Anyway.
Do you have any opinions? I said.
I didn't actually see the clip, but I suppose I can look it up now. Oh, there. What? How's that dangerous though?
He was fined $25,000 for that.
Collective bargaining agreement. I get it that coaches can get fined way more than players. But you're saying that in order for Tom Wilson to get fined that, he had to do what he did to Panarin 5 times. Are you kidding this? Like, I think that's crazy. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, next thing. The Los Angeles Kings.
I don't know if you remember, but I called it on.
I mean, I thought you were saying they were going to hire him as their GM.
No, that's as soon as I said it, I believe you said like they have Luke Robitaille, Rob Blake.
They have Rob Blake, yes.
Yeah. Did he do anything special for the Devils?
No.
Oh. Then why are you pointing him out so specifically?
Yeah, because they have Rob Blake as their GM.
But they also have Luke Robitaille somewhere in like the management.
Yeah. Of course, they hired him as their vice president of hockey ops, right?
I think so. Yeah, but I called it because I've heard rumblings about that as soon as he got fired from Montreal. But
they also extended Rob Blake recently as well.
It's nice. But I mean, it makes sense. They're a team coming up. Having someone with the experience of Marc Bergevin in your organization never hurts. I think this could actually be a decent fit. What do you think?
I think it could work out. I mean, he's not really that big of a role, but
I mean, Bergevin's been one of the more controversial GMs over the last few years. Obviously, the Subban for Weber deal, the Pacioretty deal, and he won both of those trades by a landslide, I think. But if Bergevin is on, he could make some really good moves. But I think that having him as like, I don't know. Wait, Rob Blake is their president, right?
Rob Blake is their general manager, I believe.
Then Robitaille's the president, right?
I think so.
I feel like having Bergevin as like a president or something, or if he's vice president, I guess that makes sense too. I think
might be getting it backward, actually. Hold on. Okay, yeah, Rob Blake is the GM, and then I guess that means Robitaille is either the assistant or the president of hockey ops.
Yeah, like having Bergevin as a president or a vice president, I feel like that makes a lot of sense. Because
so our next
you don't make this. Yeah, I was just gonna say you don't make decisions, but you have input, and I feel like his experience would make him good at that.
Speaking of experience, our next topic, Tucarask has returned to the Boston Bruins.
Fuck. Like, come on. You can't do that. No. Either you retire, then didn't he sign for like 1 million or something like that?
I think he signed for cheap, yeah.
That's cheating.
No.
You can't have someone that's not at a $1 million goalie at 1 million.
Yeah, you can.
Stop. No. As a fan of a rival team, no. Stop.
It's completely
That
fair
should not be
within the
legal.
rules. I don't see any problem with it.
I mean, yeah, but like this also makes you think about now what do they do with Olmark? What do they do with Swayman?
This is Rask's last year. He's done after this year, I think.
Probably.
He thought so hard about coming back
this
this year, no less. I mean, unless he gets like a really big thing going, like unless he really catches stride.
Yeah.
So is that it for this topic, I guess?
I mean, no, we could talk a bit more about Rask. Obviously, he is technically a Stanley Cup champion.
Now. Currently that game is 3-2 Boston.
Okay. Is it in Boston?
Yes, I mean it's his first game back after like so long, so.
No, but I just remember that even in like the last year's playoffs against the Capitals, he was very good. One of the main reasons why the Bruins won that series.
Yeah.
But I think he could definitely still play. I'm not sure what they're going to do with Olmark and Swayman, but we'll see.
Next topic, a small topic. I'm not sure if this will ever happen, but we are on e-bug watch right now. The Devils have signed an e-bug to play the bench right now. Kyle Shapiro.
And anything special about him?
No, I just wanted to mention that we're on e-bug watch because everyone loves a good e-bug story.
David Ayers.
Scott Foster. No one remembers him.
No, I remember Foster. Yeah, with that, I mean, yeah, Rask.
I would love to see our starter get injured, so the e-bug could come in, but
just I feel like this whole topic, just goalies are weird.
Yeah. All right. The final topic today. We're playing a game. Okay, so here are the rules. So I know I have the NHL All-Stars thing written down. Sander doesn't know. So here are the rules. I'm gonna give Sander a team. He has to guess every
list here that I made.
I got this.
Okay.
He has to guess every player from that team he thinks has made the All-Star team.
Okay.
And then
so
hold on, wait. I can explain the rules first.
Okay.
So for every player he gets right, he gets a point. But if he gets a player wrong on the team, he loses all that points. So say he thinks there's 3 players. Say he thinks, I don't know. I'm not going to confirm nor deny this. He thinks Cody Ceci, Duncan Keith, and Tyson Barrie made it. But only Duncan Keith and Cody Ceci made it. But then he also says Barrie. He doesn't get any of the points. So let's see how many points you can get.
All right. I have my list here that I made with, I feel like it was about a month ago. So I'll be using it.
And I'm not going to include the last man in competition. Just
okay, that's fair. All right, let's start. What division do you want?
Let's go to the Carolina Hurricanes.
All right. Who did I have for my list?
Wait, you want me to tell you how many it is on the thing, or
how many players in total?
How many players per team? Like how many players are on for one team? Like say a team has 2 players playing, or 3 or 4.
Wait, first of all, every single team has at least 1 player, right?
Yes, every team has at least 1. You want me to tell you how many are on per team, though?
Okay.
Okay. Wait, yes or no? Because I feel like it would make it more challenging if you didn't. But basically, are you up for the challenge?
I'm looking through my notes right now. I don't have anyone here from Carolina.
Okay, so you don't have anyone. So say some names for Carolina. How many players you think they have?
Okay. If he's not on here, I'm just not doing this. Freddie Anderson.
That's 1.
Okay. Thank God. So they have more than 1.
No, that's 1 point.
But do they have more than 1, or you're not telling me?
Confirm nor deny.
I do not think they have anyone else. So
All right.
That's one player down. There's how
So
many
you're
more
gonna
to
go
go
the
in
safe
the
route.
division?
So they did have one more player,
Oh,
Sebastian Aho.
I was gonna guess him, but I'm like, is he having that good of a
All right.
season?
Columbus Blue Jackets.
Zach Werenski.
That's 2. Any other
I
players?
got it.
Or
No, no more.
New Jersey Devils.
You said Hamilton's injured. I was gonna
Yes.
guess him, but he's injured. Jack Hughes.
3.
Oh,
Is that it for the Devils?
yes.
All right. By the way, I just want to argue Hughes shouldn't have gotten it over Jesper Bratt, but I digress here.
Bratt isn't the name you could sell. Hughes
But
is.
he's also the better player. He's right now.
Okay.
This
Next
season.
team.
New York Islanders. I'm gonna keep track of this actually. I should probably keep track of the number.
I'm debating 3 players. Actually 2. Either Nelson or Sorokin. Brock Nelson.
Incorrect.
Barzell?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Anyone else? This doesn't count, but
I know. Is it a defenseman?
can't tell you.
Anders Lee.
No.
Josh Bailey.
No.
Sorokin?
No.
Pellick.
Yeah, Pellick.
Okay.
All right. New York Rangers.
Fox.
Yes.
Kreider.
Yes.
I think there might be one more. Breadman?
And that brings you down to 0. You think there's any more for the Rangers to bring your score back up or no?
Zvanacek?
No.
Shesterkin.
No.
What? What? How?
And the weirdest part is, no, I'm not going to tell you right now, but that's not even the weirdest thing here.
Is there another player for the Rangers?
No, but there's some other snubs here.
Okay, next team then?
Flyers?
Couturier.
No.
Oh, Cam Atkinson.
No.
He's having a great season. How?
I don't care.
Provorov?
No.
How is it not Provorov?
I will confirm though Cam Atkinson is their last man in player.
Okay. So Couturier is just nowhere to be found.
Couturier, Provorov, and Atkinson are not it.
It's not Claude Giroux. It's not
Yes, it
Travis
is.
Konecny.
Yes,
It's
it is.
Giroux?
Yeah. All right, Pittsburgh
Why?
Penguins.
Jari.
Damn, I thought you were gonna get like Kuznetsov or like something.
I
That's
was
four.
going to, but I was going to also guess Getzel.
Ready? Washington Capitals.
You're making me not want to guess Ovi.
I hate this one.
Evgeny Kuznetsov.
No,
Okay, since I won't get any points, is it Ovi?
yeah, I just wanted to take you out.
You scared me so bad.
I
Yeah,
mean,
also,
apparently
can I
they
guess the
said they're
captain
trying not
now?
to like put players in who don't want to play, but we all know Ovi doesn't want to play, and they still picked him. So
did he officially say he's not going to play yet?
I mean, they announced it literally 2 hours ago.
Okay. Can I guess the captain as well?
You want to get the captain for the division? Sure.
It's either Ovi or Fox.
Well, you got to guess a name.
You know what? I feel like they've given it
Bonus
to
point for
Ovi all
captain.
these. They've given it to Ovi all this time, and he chose not to. Adam Fox.
Nope, it was Ovi.
Oh, it's Ovi?
And did
Okay.
you know the coaches yet or no?
It's by points, so I'm guessing it.
Okay, so you already know,
the
basically.
Panthers coach.
I'm just gonna go through the last man in for all of them. Last man in for Carolina.
I can try guessing.
Svechnikov. Now I'm gonna name them. Last man in
Okay.
for Columbus is Voracek. Last man in for New Jersey, Jesper Bratt. Last man in for the Islanders, Matt Barzal. Last man in for the Rangers. I'm just gonna not say last man in anymore. Mika Zibanejad, Cam Atkinson, Kuznetsov, and Kuznetsov. Now onto the
Okay.
Atlantic.
I think that Kuznetsov should have
Boston
made it over
Bruins.
Aho, but okay. Boston Bruins. Let's see. Charlie McAvoy.
No.
Brad Marchand.
No.
Treese Bergeron.
Marchand didn't even make the last man in.
Was the last man in McAvoy?
Yeah. Like, how does Marchand not even make, like, anything?
That's awful. Next team, Buffalo Sabres.
Buffalo, yes.
Victor Olofsson.
No.
Is it a goalie?
No.
Okay, good. Who plays for Buffalo?
A lot of people. 18 players plus 2 goalies.
Darlene?
Yes.
That's awful.
Red Wings.
I hate that pick. Mort Seider.
No.
Okay, wait. Did I break anything when I ripped off my headphones?
No.
Okay, good. Everything works. Glad to see. Wait, so did Mort Seider actually not make it? Who the fuck is picking these lists?
I mean, they have another player that you might pick.
Okay, it's Lucas Raymond. but,
No,
like,
it isn't.
Dylan Larkin.
Yes.
Was one of them the last man in? Seider, Raymond.
Raymond was last man in.
So Seider's just not even on there.
No. All right. Florida Panthers.
Huberdeau.
Yes. Is that all?
Barkov?
Is that your final guess? Do you think Huberdeau and Barkov both made it?
Yes.
And that is incorrect.
Barkov didn't make it?
Barkov last man in.
Okay. Is there another player from the Panthers?
Nope.
Okay.
They just got Huberdeau somehow. Don't
Okay.
understand how. Don't understand why.
They should have
But-
gotten Barkov too.
But Montreal Canadiens.
This is obviously wrong. I'm just going to say it as a meme. Chris Weidman.
Yes.
Did I get
I
it?
don't know how.
Because I've seen like rumors of like
No, I'm just
memes and
kidding. It
stuff
isn't
like
him.
that. Oh, it's
Not
not
him.
Chris Weidman.
But I won't
I've
count
seen
that
like
as your guess because I know you're
memes
memeing.
about that.
I know you're memeing, so I won't count that as a guess. Next player?
No, but there still has to be a player from Montreal though.
Yeah. I'm not counting that as your guess, so guess a player.
Okay. Tyler Toffoli.
No.
Nick Suzuki.
Nick Suzuki.
Okay.
The fully last man in.
Okay.
Ottawa Senators.
Brady Kachuk.
No.
Drake Batherson.
Yes. Kachuk
Yeah,
last
I
man
don't
in.
hate it.
Tampa Bay Lightning.
Vasi.
Yes, that's one. Think there's more?
Victor Hudman. Steven
done?
Stamkos.
Is that
3.
final guess?
Steven
I
Stamkos.
think there's 3.
Yes.
And that is wrong again.
Wait, that's wrong?
Yeah, he's last man in.
They only have
Toronto
2.
Maple Leafs. Let's go.
Jack Campbell.
Yes.
Matthews.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay. That makes 6.
Okay, that's it. Can I try guessing the captain?
And then yes, you can guess the captain.
Can goalie be a captain?
I guess so.
Is it Matthews?
Yes, that's 7.
Okay.
All right, Central Division. Arizona
Central.
Coyotes. Did the memes work?
Jacob Chikrin.
No.
So it's a meme player.
can't
Is it
confirm
Scott
nor-
Wedgwood?
No.
Vimelka.
No.
I don't know. Phil Kessel.
No. He was last man in.
Clayton Keller.
Yes.
He sucks.
I didn't say he was a meme. We were guessing memes.
True. True.
Chicago
Okay.
Blackhawks.
Has to be. Actually, DeBrincat.
Yes. Bonus. This doesn't count, but bonus as like a 0, but bonus point if you guess their last man in.
Has to be Kane.
Seth Jones.
Okay.
Colorado
Next team.
Avalanche.
Nazem Kadri.
No. That out of all of them, that is the worst snub so far.
He's top 5 in scoring.
Top 4. He's on pace for 130 points.
Not all-star worthy.
You
Is he
think
at
there's
least the
anyone
last
else
man
though?
in?
Who do you think made it for them?
Makar.
Yes. Anyone else?
No.
Same with McKinnon.
McKinnon made it?
Yeah.
I mean,
And then Kadri's their last man in. Let's go with the Dallas Stars.
Jake Ottinger.
No.
I wasn't serious about it.
Oh,
But-
okay, then I won't count it.
I mean, who's been good for Dallas? Hintz?
No.
Pavelski?
Yes. Last man in, Jason Robertson. Minnesota
Okay, I
Wild.
don't hate it. Has to be Kaprizov.
Yes. 1.
Okay, thank God.
Think there's more?
Cam Talbot?
2.
That's it.
Okay, yep, that's all of them. That's 10 points.
Okay.
All right, next, by the way, their last man in, Ryan Hartman. Nashville
Oh, okay.
Predators.
Duchesne?
That's a horrible guess.
He's been having a good year.
Not even their last man in.
Okay, then Roman Yossi.
No,
Last man in?
he is their last man in.
Saros?
Nope. Wait, Saros, yes.
Oh, okay.
All right. St. Louis Blues.
Vladimir Teresenko.
No,
How is it not
you
Vladimir?
missed the obvious one. Jordan Cairo.
Okay. I don't hate it.
Last man in is Robert Thomas.
Tarasenko should be last man.
All right, Winnipeg Jets.
Kyle Cotter.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that all?
Yes.
All right, last man in, Mark Scheifele.
Okay.
That is it for the
Captain.
central captain guess.
Kirill Kaprizov.
No. Nathan
Nathan
McKinnon.
McKinnon.
And
Who is
the
it?
Pacific Division, last one.
Wait, who is the captain?
Nathan McKinnon.
Okay.
Anaheim Ducks.
The obvious guess is Troy Terry, but I won't say it because the NHL will fuck it up. John Gibson?
Yes. Do you think there was a second player, though? You think maybe one of Terry or Ziegler slipped in there?
I'm going to say no.
Okay. Yep, you're right. Troy Terry, last man in.
That's all.
Calgary Flames.
Markstrom.
No.
How?
The NHL didn't like him.
Stop. Why? Do you watch hockey? NHL?
Yeah. I watch it a lot, actually.
No, NHL. Do you watch hockey? I don't think the NHL watches its own sport. Anyway, next team.
By the way, last man in. Player was Johnny Gaudreau. Last man in, Matthew Tkachuk.
But who was the actual player?
Gaudreau.
Okay.
Edmonton-
Don't hate
Pretty
it.
easy one here. Edmonton Oilers.
McDavid and Draisaitl.
That's 14. No one else?
No.
Okay. Last man in, Darnell Nurse. Los
Okay.
Angeles Kings.
Anze Kopitar.
Wrong.
Who could it be then?
They have like a lot of players on their team now, to be fair.
Kempe? No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually Kempe?
Yeah. Last man in,
I-
Drew Doughty.
I'd take Kopitar over Kempe any day.
San Jose Sharks.
James Reimer.
No.
Couture?
Last man in.
Oh, Eric Carlson.
No.
Who is it?
Timo Meyer.
I'd take Hurdle over Meyer.
I think Meyer's actually having like an elite year though. Let me check his stats real quick.
I don't know.
I think he's having a really good year.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about Meyer, but okay, next team.
Hold on, I'm checking his stats real quick.
Okay.
He's at 39 points, yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, I was wrong there. He should be in. Next team.
Seattle Kraken. Who is their first ever All-Star?
Mark Giordano.
Last man in.
Jared McCann.
No.
No one else deserves to be there.
Jordan Eberle.
Mm,
Vancouver
not.
Canucks.
Let's see. Who did I have it for the Canucks? Shea T. Miller.
He's their last man in.
Brock Besser.
No.
Bo Horvat.
No.
Quinn Hughes.
I think you'll agree this player does deserve it. It is not Quinn Hughes.
There's no way it's Pedersen.
Thatcher Demko.
Oh, I forgot about Demko.
Yeah, he deserves it though.
Yeah,
Last
I forgot
team,
about
Vegas
Demko. He deserved it.
Golden Knights.
Alex Pietrangelo.
That's one.
Stone.
Two.
Is there how many players did I name in total for the
I
division?
can't say how many there are for Golden Knights.
No, how many players did I name so far in the division?
Can't tell you that either.
Yes, you can.
No. I mean, if you want to remember it.
Okay, I'll go through the teams again. There was one from Anaheim.
All right, is that it? Yes or no? Just you think anyone else from Vegas?
Yeah, yes, that's it.
Okay, so that you and then captain.
McDavid.
Yes, 17 total points. You have scored 17 points out of this entire thing.
Out of a possible 48.
So I guess we're gonna go through some of the sums now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Troy Terry, Trevor Zegras, Dawson Kadri.
Terry, Zegras, Kadri, Shesterkin, Barkov,
Yeah,
Marchand.
there's some awful ones in there. I think that having
Yossi
Keller,
as well.
Yeah, Keller was a bad pick.
Also eliminate the one player from every team rule. Buffalo doesn't deserve a player. Put like a player like
True.
Marchand or Barkov over them.
True. Also, I feel like teams should go back to remember when it was like the fantasy draft.
Yes, that was fun.
Yeah, like
Like you got to see players like who they think are the best player in the league and stuff.
yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
And
I
now
don't know
it's
why
the
they can't do
division
that.
by
Like now,
division. Just
3-on-3 was fun at first. Now it's just strategy and boring.
no, I'd still like it to be 3-on-3, but just have 4 teams of 3-on-3. You
I
get
don't know, I
your
want to
team
go back
captains.
to 5-on-5 to be honest. I don't like the tournament style.
No, I like the 3-on-3 style. It's entertaining. 'Cause like, you look at like the games, they're like 8-6 or something. In the
I mean, All-Star games were
20
also very
minutes.
high scoring though. What's your point?
No, I'm saying All-Star games are very high scoring. That was exactly my point.
I don't like the 3-on-3 anymore though. Like, especially in
I mean, to be fair-
this isn't like specifically All-Star game, but like look at like overtime now.
Overtime is ruined now because
Yeah.
teams are just going back cycling with the
Like, you know what?
puck.
I think players once they enter their zone, they shouldn't be allowed to pass out.
That's a rule I've seen before. I think
Or no,
it
they
makes
shouldn't be able.
sense.
Once they enter their zone, they can't pass behind the red line. They can't
Yeah,
pass.
like, I
behind
remember
center
there
ice.
used to be a rule where that you can't pass forward. I think that in a 3-on-3, you can't pass backwards.
You can pass backward. Just once you enter your zone, you shouldn't be able to go behind center ice again. And then
Okay.
once it passes center ice, a player from the other team has to touch it.
Or else there's a whistle in your own end.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that idea. In that case, do we have any more topics we want to get to? Any last thoughts?
I don't know. All-Star game, kind of overrated. Skills competition's really fun sometimes.
Yeah, I will definitely be watching the
Used to be
skills
more
competition.
fun. They made it less fun. I think that's about it.
Yeah,
Episode
I mean,
next week.
we'll obviously gonna figure it out closer to the day, but I'd like to stream the skills competition
Sure.
and the game for that matter, if nobody else is streaming it. But I don't know. Do we want to add anything else, or I think we're good there?
You know what? Let's just say who we think is going to win the All-Star game. What division you?
Why not? So in the East we got Metro versus Atlantic. I see the Atlantic winning.
I don't
In the
think that's how it
West-
works. I don't think it's just play conference. I think they can pick like. I think whoever wins
No,
the skills
it-
competition gets
it's-
to pick who they want first game.
That's how it used to be. Now it's just East versus West.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
see
think
the
that's how it
I
used to be.
see the East beating the West.
No, but what
Sorry, I see the
division?
Metro beating the Atlantic.
I think Atlantic wins.
I just want to see Jack Hughes. I think Jack Hughes the number one center for the East.
I think it'd be Aho.
I can argue that I would rather. I think you would also rather see Hughes on Ovechkin's win on centering Ovechkin than Aho.
Yeah,
I want to
that'd be
see is like
exciting.
Hughes like dishing passes to Ovi with like then Adam
And then
Fox in the
McCarr on
back.
D. I mean the Fox on D.
Like Hughes, a Hughes Ovechkin Fox thing.
That'd be elite. And then second would probably be like Aho.
Aho,
Who else made it?
Aho. Second would probably be Aho.
Kreider.
Kreider. Do we go Kreider here?
Yeah.
Maybe Aho, Pellick, and I guess Kreider. Yeah.
And then third would be Giroux, Werenski, and
And then the last man in.
yes,
I mean, it depends on who wins the last man in, though.
true. And then in net, obviously, who'd be the starter? Would that be?
I think that they switch after there's 2 periods. They just switch after.
Oh yeah, yeah. But it would be.
And then I think for
Freddie
the
and-
Atlantic, it will probably be on the top line.
Yeah, let's do predictions.
Matthews, Huberdeau, and Huberdeau.
And then who's the defender?
Also, we didn't mention Aaron Ekblad also snubbed.
Ooh, that's a good one.
What defenders are there? There's like no defense here. I guess Darlene.
It's the only actual defenseman.
Yeah, he's our only defenseman.
I guess let's pick like a
Oh, Hedman
defensive
too.
forward.
Hedman.
Oh yeah, then Hedman's on the first.
And then Darlene's on the second.
Yeah, so then second would be Darlene on defense. At forward, we'd have
I mean, it depends. If McAvoy wins the last man in, then he's going on defense. But
yeah. But let's just say that no matter what, the last man in is on the bottom.
yeah, I mean, it's not
Or
going to happen.
bottom
But
line.
so the second one would be probably Bergeron.
Actually, no, Suzuki. Suzuki, Bergeron, Darlene, and then last man in, Larkin, Batherson. In
Okay.
that, Campbell and Vassie. So you see the Metro beating the Atlantic.
Yes.
Honestly, I think the Atlantic forwards are better, but the defense for the Metro is better. Goaltending, they're both good. You know, I'll go.
I
with
think the
Metro.
forwards for the Metro are also better. Whoa.
Yeah, which side there? Okay. Central.
Central versus Pacific.
So on the first line, I got
McKinnon,
Kaprizov.
McKinnon, Kaprizov, and on the back we got McCarr.
Makar. That's pretty good. Then second we got
They only have one.
second we got DeBrincat, Connor, Yosti's the last man.
Yoshi's gonna
DeBrincat-
probably win. Actually, no, Kadri's gonna win last man in.
Yeah.
I don't know for the Central. Central's just gone.
Yeah, there's not enough defense.
Okay, and then for the Pacific Division, of course, McDavid, Draisaitl.
And then the defenseman Petrangelo.
I guess. I don't know. They don't have a lot of good defensemen in there.
Yeah. Second would be probably Gaudreau, Eberle. No, Gaudreau, Stone.
Goudreau, Meyer.
I think Stone's better than
Actually,
Meyer.
Meyer's a winger. Same with Goudreau. Meyer has 39 points this year, though. He's like top 10,
Okay, let's do Meyer, Stone,
I think.
and then I don't know who should we'll put Adrian Kempe on defense.
Sure.
And bottom pair we got
A bunch of random
Gaudreau.
guys. Anyway, I see the Metro winning the entire thing. I think they have the most depth out of all of them.
Okay, so in the East I see the Metro winning because why not?
The West, I see Pacific.
I see the Central beating them. There's just more depth. I see Central winning and then Central versus Metro in the finals. I'm gonna say Central Division. They win their first ever All-Star.
Yeah, I got the Metro winning. All right. I think that's it.
I think with that, we can end it.
And I
Thank
do
you
want to
so
mention
much.
mission failure. We did not get Louis Erickson into the All-Star game.
Or Mason Gearston, or Cody Ceesay,
I mean, yeah,
or
it's,
Jeff
it's
Skinner.
going to be a shit show, this All-Star game. No one likes it.
Yeah. But I guess not enough people voted.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why not have another John Scott?
I mean, that's
That was
most
fun.
of the reason I watched that year.
That's the only reason why people tuned in. That was the last All-Star game that people actually watched.
Yeah.
But I guess with that, we're ready to end it. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. See you guys next time.